What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mo. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I have sat down to film anything other than the podcast lately, so I wanted to just kind of ease back into doing some more lifestyle content and talking about products that I love, which is something I used to do all the time. So today's video is going to be me talking about my 5 bougie basics that I have been loving lately. Some products more than others, but I'll get into that in a minute. And then I will definitely get back into uploading my podcast content in this coming week. Hopefully this Thursday will be episode 10, and I'll update you guys on where I've been and what's been going on over the last few weeks that I haven't been here on YouTube. So please forgive me, bear with me, y'all. It is coming. But thank you guys so much for everyone who's been hitting me up on Instagram, DMing me, emailing me, and just checking in to make sure that I'm still alive and well. I am alive. I'm finally starting to feel like myself again, and so that's why I wanted to sit down and film for you guys. So yeah, just one day at a time, honey, one day at a time. This corona thing is not a joke, okay? So for today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys 5 bougie products that honestly are very basic, and you can find more cost-effective comparable products at your local Walgreens, Walmart, Rite Aid, CVS, wherever have you. But in true Mo fashion, I had to show you guys the most bougie version of these basic products that I have been loving. So let's get into the first one, which is something I've actually talked about on my channel in the past. This is the Glamorous Wash Diva Fine Laundry Detergent by Tyler. That's the brand, by Tyler, if I'm not mistaken. I got mine on Amazon last like August, September. Cost me no more than 30 bucks, which if you think about it, for a laundry detergent is expensive, but this is literally not your basic laundry detergent. Like, this stuff, you guys, turns so many heads every time that somebody comes to my house and they actually like use one of my towels or like laying on my bed or whatever, which is not often, but somebody will always compliment the fact that like my towels and my bedding smell so good, and that's because of this. I don't use it on anything other than bedding and towels just because I wear a lot of perfume, so I don't want my perfume to be competing with the fragrance of the detergent, which is super, super potent. It's like literally, it's almost like you're washing your clothes with perfume, but it's also going to disinfect and like really wash your clothes as well. But that's kind of what it feels like literally when you're done washing whatever you wash with it, it just smells like fragrance in like the best way possible. It's like really, really good, but it can be overwhelming if you use too much. So my bottle has lasted me literally all this time because I only use a little bit, and it literally tells you on the back like how much to use. But a little goes a long way. For me, 30 bucks at the highest end, even if it is 30 bucks, this is definitely worth it, and I will definitely repurchase this over and over. It has become like a staple. In fact, I have like about 1 load's worth left of this bottle, and then I already have a backup like on deck because I love it that much, like for real. So that's the first product, and I know, thank me later when you try it. Everything that I'm talking about, by the way, will be linked down below. Like, you can actually just click on the link and purchase. So thank me later when you guys try it and let me know how you guys like it. I know you're gonna love it. Okay, so the next product, I'm actually a little bit annoyed that I love it so much because it's like honestly overpriced, but I feel like I can't not use it anymore now that I love it so much. So these are the Aesop hand soaps, and honestly, the person that introduced me to this, I'm just like, did you really have to do that? But basically, I had already known about Aesop. Like a lot of you guys, you probably have walked into their stores in the past because it has like a very catchy kind of like aesthetic. So in the mall or wherever you stumbled upon it, you probably have like gone in there, poked around, saw how expensive things were, and walked the hell out like I have. And then I tried it at someone's house, and I was like, okay, I see what they're doing here. This is good stuff, you know? So now I'm annoyed that I actually want to keep repurchasing it. So now I have 2 bottles. It comes in 2 different fragrances. The first one that I have is called Resurrection. This is the one that's currently sitting in my bathroom. I'm about halfway done. By the way, this is like a $35 hand soap. So there's that. I know, you're like, say no more, exit out the video, right? $35 hand soap. You get 16.9 fluid ounces. And so like I said, I'm halfway done with this, and I bought the first bottle, this bottle, in March, right around the time that the lockdown first happened for us here in California, which I want to say was like the 15th or something like that. So I've had it for a couple months, and I'm still only halfway done, so that's good. But they smell amazing. Let me get to the point. So they smell phenomenal, okay? And the scent actually lingers on your skin, which I personally love. Like, I love washing my hands with like good scented stuff, and it actually like lingers on the skin. So there's that. The first one that I have is called Resurrection. This one has mandarin rind, rosemary leaf, and cedar atlas in it. Smells amazing, but this one does not have any exfoliating beads in it. So it's just creamy hand wash. It lathers really well, does its job, whatever, right? It does not leave the hands feeling stripped or dry, which is another good thing. And then their second fragrance is called Reverence. And this one has vetiver root, petite grain, and bergamot rind. This one is my favorite one because this one has the exfoliating beads in it. This is the one that somebody had at their house that I tried, and I just accidentally bought the wrong one initially, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, gotta go back and get the other one. So now I'm already stocked up and ready to go for the next like 3 or 4 months. But this one I love because it has little exfoliating beads in it, so when you wash your hands, it actually exfoliates, makes them super soft, and the scent lingers. And this one smells actually a little bit better. Yeah, I kind of like this one. Oh no, do I? That one is really intense. Nah, I actually like the scent of Resurrection better, the mandarin rind versus the bergamot, but the bergamot is bomb too. Like either way, you can't go wrong. They both are amazing. It just depends on if you want something that's going to exfoliate or you just prefer like a creamy hand wash. Okay, moving on, the next 2 products are actually something that I randomly discovered while I was in Target. So these are from a brand called Moon, and I was walking down the aisle to buy some new toothpaste from like Crest or Colgate, you know, what normal people buy, and I saw the packaging and I was like, oh my god, what is that? That would look really cute on my vanity. Let me take a little gander. So I remember at the time I had went on, I Googled it, and I want to say Kendall Jenner is behind this brand. Like she's like one of the spokespeople for it. I couldn't tell you really all the details about what this brand stands for and all that, but I can tell you that it does do a good job at like keeping my teeth white. I don't have an issue with stains, so I can't attest to the fact that this is a stain removal toothpaste, but it does do a good job at like maintaining my white smile. The toothpaste I actually probably would repurchase just because like it's nice, you know, again, it looks nice on my vanity. It looks a lot better than having like a little crumpled up Crest tube like on my, you know, on display for everybody to see when they come over. But other than that, there's really nothing fancy about this in my opinion, so I'm not going to rave about it and say, oh my god, you need to buy it. But like, will I repurchase it? Maybe. Now the mouthwash, oh, I'm spilling it. The mouthwash, not so much. The only reason why is because this says it's alcohol-free, activated charcoal whitening mouthwash. It says alcohol-free, but I swear when I use it, it burns the same way that like Listerine would. And I don't like that because it makes my mouth really dry, and that's just not what I like. So for the mouthwash, I'm going to probably skip on it. But while I had it for the last like 2 months or whatever, it's been great. You know, you don't get a lot of product in here. You only get 13.5 fluid ounces, which is another drawback. So even if this is like $10 or whatever, for the amount of product that you get, you can spend less and get a lot more if you bought like one of the bigger, you know, Listerine or Colgate or whatever mouthwash you guys, you know, probably use normally. So for that reason, that's why I'm probably not going to buy the mouthwash again. But the toothpaste, it depends on how I'm feeling the next time I'm at Target, basically. All right, moving on, we're gonna get into the next category, which is lip balm. And I have 3 different ones here. I literally have such an obsession with lip, like chapstick, lip balm, lip products. And a lot of you guys would know that if you've been watching me for some time. You have definitely seen me repeat purchase this Tatcha lip balm hella times. I think this is probably like the 10th one that I purchased, to be honest with you. So this one is called Camellia Gold Spun Lip Balm. It is so nice. It's super cute too. Look at the little thing that it comes in, like little container, and then it has little gold leaves in it that actually dissolve when you apply it to the to your lips. So as you rub it in, the gold leaves, they do dissolve. But this is super hydrating, very moisturizing. I love the way that it feels on my lips. Again, that's why I've repurchased it so many times. This is probably $30 or up there, 20 something, 30 bucks for sure. So I mean, is that necessary? No. Like most of the stuff, it's not necessary. There are definitely cheaper alternatives, but if you guys are tuned into this video because you want to know the bougie side of these alternatives and you want to give something else a try, I definitely recommend this because it's literally one of my favorites and it does the job like super well. The next one that I have is from Pat McGrath. This is her newer lip fetish lip balm in the color Noir. So she came out with 2 of these. I mean, honestly, how cute is the packaging? First of all, it literally looks like a lipstick bullet, and it has the little lips on it, but it's all black. She came out with this one, which is just called Noir, and it does leave like a little subtle hint of like a bluish tint on your lips, but it's super subtle. And then she also came out with one, the same one that has like glitter or like reflex in it, so if you want to like jazz up your lips or whatever, you can do that. But this is like $34 if I'm not mistaken, and this is the second tube that I've purchased. I love the reason why I like it is because I like the convenience of it. I love Pat McGrath products. It's super cute. That's always going to be like something that is important to me. Like, what does the packaging look like? You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I'm one of those people. But the only thing I don't like about this this is that I noticed that it gives me that little ring in the middle of my lips whenever my lips get wet when I'm wearing it. So I have to be mindful of that when I'm out and I'm wearing it, which is really why I have it. Like, I bought this one to leave in my bag, and then like something like this I would just leave here at the house because I have to like stick my finger in it. So this is just super convenient because it's just, you apply it like a lipstick and then you keep it moving, you know what I mean? And then the last product under the lip category is actually super unfortunate that apparently they recently reformulated this, what is this called? Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. This used to be a holy grail staple product. This is probably like 20 some dollars as well. Bite Beauty is all natural. They use like a lot of natural products, so it is a little bit more pricey, but this was like literally holy grail status. And then I was wanting to repurchase it recently, and I saw all the reviews on Sephora saying like terrible things about the formula, that it's not the same as the original. So I'm definitely not going to even waste my money to rebuy it at this point. But if you know about this from back in the day, honey, you already know. You already know. Okay, and then the last product is fragrance. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, which hopefully you are, at @theycallme_mo, then you guys have already hopefully seen my fragrance collection video that I have on there. I did it on like my IGTV. A lot of you guys have wanted to see my whole collection, and I have quite a few fragrances, so that's on there if you want to check it out. So you've already seen this one right here from Mason Francis. It's called Baccarat Rouge 540. This is my signature fragrance at this point. It's what I wear most often. Well, it's what I was wearing most often before this other one I'm going to show you in a minute. But this is still my signature fragrance that most people like could recognize me for. It is super expensive, y'all. This fragrance, no joke, is probably like $450, close to $500 after tax. It's insane. It really is. But for me, I kind of like that about it because like not a lot of people have it. So I don't always run into people that smell like me, which is a good thing. But I mean, when I have to repurchase it, like this bottle I just repurchased recently in the last couple of months, and I was like kind of hurting when I had to like swipe my card. I was like, ooh, is there any discount? Can I get the hookup? Because does anybody know somebody? Does somebody know Mason? Can he hook me up, you know? But that's the only thing that sucks about it, is that it is really pricey. But again, it's literally the best fragrance. It's so good. Then this one has been my latest favorite. This has been like my staple every day. Like this is what I throw on and go. It's called Creed Aventus, and a lot of you guys probably already familiar with this brand and this fragrance. This is literally like, this in particular is a male cologne. So Aventus now comes in a unisex fragrance and the original cologne for men, which is the one that I got. The unisex one is a little bit lighter and softer, and I just don't like that. I like something that has like a little bit more depth to it, and it lasts a lot longer. Actually, both of these last all day. Generally, if I put this on like when I get dressed during the day, I don't have to respray at all for the rest of the day. If I put this on first thing in the morning and I'm going out at night, that's the only time that you'll find me respraying these, but they last on the skin for a very long time. Actually, I would recommend you be super light-handed with this because they can be offensive just because they're so potent. If you overdo it, like you're knocking everybody out while you walk by. It'll smell bomb, but you're gonna be knocking people out and offending people for no reason. So I just recommend being light-handed, and especially because they're both so expensive, you don't want to kill the bottle too quickly anyway. So those are the fragrances that I have been loving. Again, you can definitely find cheaper alternatives if you guys want to, but if you're asking me for my opinion on what I recommend, those are it, okay? So anyway, hopefully you guys liked this video and you found something new that you want to try. Don't forget to leave your comments down below on any recommendations that you guys have for me and the other homegirls watching this video. And until next time, I will see you guys really soon in my next one.